Welcome back. President Trump proved his critics wrong once again this week by getting Mexico to agree to step up its efforts to reduce illegal immigration. So what does the deal mean for border agents? Well, joining us, President of the National Border Patrol Council, Brandon Judd, who has been one of the most vocal speaking out on this. Brandon joins me now. Thank you for being here. Brandon, you have an op-ed right now on FoxNews.com talking about the Mexican deal. What do you make of it?
Okay, first off is you have to look at what the critics are saying. They're saying that this deal was struck a month ago or 2 months ago, but the fact remains Mexico did nothing. It wasn't in writing. Nothing was happening. So President Trump had to threaten tariffs to force Mexico to actually step up and publicly agree to this deal. And now we can actually see Mexico doing its part to secure their southern border and allow us to send people back to Mexico pending their asylum claim. That's going to be a huge deal for Border Patrol agents to allow us to free up our resources to be out in the field to catch the drugs and the criminal aliens that are crossing the border. This is going to be a very good deal, and it's going to help us out greatly in securing the border.
It comes at a critical time because June is traditionally the busiest month for Border Patrol agents. We have new numbers today from ICE. More than 200,000 individuals claiming to be part of a family have been since released in the interior. Does that trouble you?
It does.
So the president has declared victory with the tariff and Mexico. And we had some news this morning that apparently the National Guard on Mexico's southern borders already stopped the Beast train. There were a couple hundred migrants on it. They scattered. They arrested 25. It's not a big move, but it's a move in the right direction.
It certainly is, and it's owing to the president's leadership, Secretary of State Pompeo and Vice President Pence. They really hammered out a great agreement with Mexico, and there are new features to this because look at the last week in May. We had apprehensions of 5,800 people or crossings of 5,800 people in one day at the border. If that happened every single day, you'd be close to 2 million illegals coming this way just this year alone. So Mexico took the president's tariff threat very seriously, and they're starting to take enforcement at their southern border seriously. This is important to both countries. We now have Mexico doing more than the Democrats who work behind me on Capitol Hill on securing our southern border. Really, this is something the president's been working on for a while, remain in Mexico, allowing the asylum seekers to stay in Mexico while their claims are being processed. You had our acting DHS secretary yesterday on your network talking about why this is very vital, and that the president stepping up on what I think was one of the most phenomenal weeks of his presidency, the UK state visit, the unbelievable stirring speech, best of his presidency at Normandy, and capping off the week with this new agreement with Mexico, and the VA Choice Mission Act coming into full force and effect this week too, allowing our veterans to access care in the private sector through private means if they cannot access timely quality care at the VA, which most say they can.